Rent or mortgage. This is the bill that covers the place you live. If you rent, the payment goes to a landlord or property company in exchange for the right to stay in the home. If you have a mortgage, the payment goes to a lender because the bank helped you buy the property and you are paying that loan back over many years. These two can look similar from month to month, but they are very different in the long run. Rent is the cost of using someone else's property, while a mortgage is part housing cost and part path toward ownership. For most people, this is the biggest bill they pay, which is why it tends to shape every other part of a household budget. Electricity. This bill pays for the power running through your home. It comes from an electric utility or energy provider, and the amount usually depends on how much power you use. Lights, kitchen appliances, air conditioning, heating systems, televisions, computers, and chargers all add to it. What makes electricity different from many other bills is that it can change a lot with the seasons. In summer, cooling a home can push it up. In winter, electric heating can do the same. It matters because electricity is tied to everyday comfort and basic function. The moment it is interrupted, nearly everything in the home feels different. Water. This is the bill for the clean water coming into your home and, in many places, the wastewater leaving it. The charge usually comes from a city utility or local water company. It covers what you use for showers, sinks, laundry, dishwashing, and flushing toilets. In some areas, water and sewer are bundled together, while in others they appear as separate charges. What makes this bill stand out is how quietly essential it is. People often notice electricity first, but water supports almost every routine in the background. It also reflects local infrastructure because the bill helps maintain treatment plants, pipes, and delivery systems that cities have spent generations building. Gas. This bill usually refers to natural gas used inside the home, not gasoline for a car. It often powers heating systems, water heaters, ovens, and sometimes clothes dryers or fireplaces. The provider is usually a local gas utility, and like electricity, the total can rise or fall with use and weather. Gas is different because many households rely on it mainly during colder months, so the bill may seem modest for part of the year and much larger during winter. It matters because it is often tied directly to heat, and heat is one of the clearest examples of a bill that feels optional on paper, but not in real life. Internet. This is the bill for getting your home online. It is paid to an internet service provider, which delivers access through cable, fiber, phone lines, fixed wireless, or satellite depending on where you live. Unlike utility bills that rise with each extra use, internet is often sold as a monthly service plan with set speed levels. That makes it different from electricity or water because the main question is usually not how much you used, but what kind of connection you chose. It matters more now than it did a generation ago. Work, school, banking, shopping, entertainment, and communication have all moved through the internet. So for many homes it has become a core bill rather than a luxury. Phone. This bill covers the ability to make calls, send messages, and use mobile data or landline service. Years ago, landlines were a standard household expense, and long-distance charges could make bills unpredictable. Today, mobile plans are much more common, often bundled with data, texting, and device payments. What makes phone bills different is that they can mix service with hardware. In many cases, part of the monthly payment is not just for the network, but also for the phone itself. It matters because a phone is no longer only a communication tool. For many people, it is also a wallet, a map, a camera, a work device, and an emergency lifeline. Trash or waste collection. This bill pays for garbage pickup and, in some places, recycling and yard waste collection as well. Sometimes it is included in local taxes or apartment fees, but in other cases it comes as a separate utility charge. It may seem less noticeable than water or power, yet it is one of the basic services that keeps neighborhoods functioning. What makes it different is that people often think of it only when it is missing. Waste collection is part of public health as much as convenience. Modern cities depend on it, and regular pickup is one of the quiet systems that prevents daily life from becoming disorderly very quickly. Homeowners or renters insurance. This bill protects your home or belongings from covered losses. Renter's insurance usually covers personal property and liability, while homeowner's insurance also covers the house itself. You pay an insurance company for protection against risks like fire, theft, storm damage, or accidents. It matters because one major loss can cost far more than years of premiums. Health insurance. This bill helps cover medical costs by sharing risk across many people. Some get it through work, some buy it privately, and some use public programs. It is different from a normal utility bill because the monthly premium is only part of the cost, along with deductibles and copays. It matters because one serious medical issue can become very expensive without coverage. Car payment. This is the monthly cost of financing or leasing a vehicle. If you financed the car, you are repaying a loan. If you leased it, you are paying to use it for a set time. It is different because cars lose value over time, even while you keep paying for them. It matters because transportation is essential for work, errands, and daily life. Car insurance. This bill pays for protection related to driving. It can cover damage, liability, medical costs, theft, and more, depending on the policy. In many places, it is also required by law. It matters because accidents can happen suddenly, and the costs can be very high. Fuel. This is the ongoing cost of keeping a car moving, whether through gas, diesel, or electric charging. Unlike fixed monthly bills, it changes based on how much you drive and current prices. It matters because even small changes in fuel costs can affect your budget over time. Credit card bill. This bill is what you owe after using a credit card. It can combine many smaller purchases into one payment. If you do not pay the full balance, interest is added, which makes those purchases more expensive. It matters because credit cards are convenient, but they can easily turn into debt. Student loan payment. This is the bill for money borrowed to pay for education. The loan may come from the government, a private lender, or both. It is different because you are paying later for something meant to improve your future. It matters because these payments can stay with people for years and affect other financial decisions. Property tax. This bill is charged by local government based on the value of your property. It helps pay for public services like schools, roads, and emergency response. It is different because it comes with owning real estate, not from monthly usage. It matters because it connects private property to the wider community. Subscription bills. These are the small recurring charges that build up over time. They can include streaming services, apps, software, gyms, and memberships. What makes them different is how easy they are to ignore. It matters because even small subscriptions can become a noticeable expense when combined.